Good morning and welcome to Darren Daily. So now, this time of the year, there are a lot of people sitting down to write their goals. Good for you. But I want to prevent a fatal mistake that most people make, which causes them to not achieve their goals. Let me explain. Here's how the creative process of life works out. We get out of life what we create, right? Simple enough. Not what we are given by the government, but by what we actually create. We are all creative beings. We arrive to this grand experience exactly the same. Naked, scared, and ignorant. What becomes of our lives after that moment is what we end up creating. Or, in fact, what we don't create. So then you might ask, what determines our creative process? What's driving that creative process that ultimately becomes our life? Well, expectation. You've heard the saying, expectation manifests into creation. Thus, part of this equation is expectation determines what we create in our lives. So then, what is it that we are expecting? Why does one person have a different expectation about their future in their life than another one does? Well, here's what determines our expectation. Our thoughts drive our expectation. So whatever it is that we're thinking about comes about. What we expect to happen is ultimately what drives our creative process, and then that's actually what becomes the results in our life. Good or bad, our thoughts have a powerful effect on our lives. That is why many of the great self-improvement books have focused on the power of thoughts. Think and Grow Rich, or The Power of Positive Thinking, or As a Man Thinketh, The Magic of Thinking Big, etc. This is why what you think about comes about. So during the goal setting process, you can actually turn this creative process against you. As you design the life that you want, you will be fixated on the life that you do not have. You will focus on all the things that you don't have, what you haven't accomplished, and all that you are not yet, right? While you need to have a vision for where you want to go and who you want to become, it is critical to first get centered. Get grounded and affirmed with the abundance you already possess. You want your mind and your creative process fixed on abundance. An abundance mindset comes from realizing and appreciating all that you've already been given and all that you already are. So then, it is gratitude that is the attitude that changes everything. We can stop the natural negative doubts that are deep inside our minds by redirecting our mind's attention and focus towards abundance. And all that is possible, right? This simple shift can change your world and all that you can create in it. Business regularly takes inventory of their assets, and so should you. A mindset and focus on what you have adjusts the aperture of your mind to focus on what's positive. To create more abundance, you must first acknowledge and appreciate all the abundance that you already have. Then you will see, discover, and create more of the same, experiencing more abundance, more prosperity, more well-being, more joy, more love, and more happiness. If you operate from what you lack, you will continue to produce outcomes to match it. Sometimes we get so focused on the goal ahead that we don't see the abundance that we already have beside us.